Thanks, Kevin. Now the Bulls have a whole lot of firepower. Coach Billy Donovan.
Oh, you're a great feeder. You're a terrific passer, David. I'll take it from you anytime. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Pippen is out there with McCollum, and it's Zeller in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Champ out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Insanity, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Driving in.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williamson, the pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Chicago grabs the miss. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Ingram passes to Zeller. He kicks it to McCollum. A 3-ball. The rebound by Champ.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Insanity. Here he's that was something else.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pippen feeling it out a bit. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Insanity, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The pass to Ingram. From 18 feet away, and that one drops for him.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Driving inside.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Passes it to Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from McCollum. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Insanity. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pelicans trail by 10. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin. But I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. You know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
McCollum dishes to Pippen. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Zeller passes to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Pelicans pull it in. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
Pippen finds Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Insanity, and then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pippen, the pass to Zeller. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 19-foot shot, another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Stolen by Pippen. Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 9 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
That's tipped. On the wing, Johnson. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Rose against Pippen. To the paint. Clock at 6. Here's McCollum. Here's Zeller. Kicks it out to McCollum. No good with the triple.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Champ. Champ's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of...
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's McCollum. Guarded closer. Pippen against Johnson. It's Pippen with the drive. From 17 feet out. Shot by Zeller, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Insanity. Another one falls for Chicago.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're still holding tough in that 5th position. Still trying to climb the ladder.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Jones. He's putting up 6 points a night, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
He went between the legs.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Nance, right side. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Bulls in second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Nance, and 2 free throws coming up on it. To get that one to go with all the contact.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Big Daddy. And it's Garnett in for Derrick Rose.
Jose Alvarado.
Here's a look at some of the stats for C.J. McCollum.
3rd team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Champ. First in rebounding, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Garnett. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Champ, the pass to Johnson. Over Jones. Kept alive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Here's Alvarado. Outside, Jones. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Marshall. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
5 to shoot. A steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Insanity. Drops in the breakaway layup. Insanity's got 32 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson against Jones. That's tipped. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 4-second violation.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. With the drive, Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night. 1:06 left to play in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Alvarado passes to Marshall. Trying to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For New Orleans, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Insanity. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Insanity's got 34.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Teardrop shot. Basket counts.
Jose Alvarado.
Here's Insanity. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Boy, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Pippen. And it's Zeller in at the center position. Fader on the way. That one a little long.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Big Daddy's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Magic Johnson. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. He applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Ingram outside. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's Williamson. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Here's Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
The Pelicans have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Williams with the block. Here's Zeller. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Number 9.
For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Insanity. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it. Look, you got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Checked in for Chicago. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ingram finds McCollum. Open for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Insanity, and Pippen pulls it down. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Raptors. Offensive rebound, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jordan against Pippen. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Bulls.
They're locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. And it's Williamson missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Insanity.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Williamson right side. No good that time. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Insanity. Offensive rebound. Here's Champ. They double him with Williamson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Chicago has possession. Big Daddy up again. Clanks the putback jam. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ingram left side. Williamson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's Insanity. Here's Big Daddy, and that one good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in, and so Marshall will bring it up for New Orleans. Back to McCollum. The pass to Marshall. Shot clock at 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Champ's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Insanity. The shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Jones, the pass to Marshall. Kicks to Pippen. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.